The 2014 NFL season kicks off in just a few days. The Packers face a ton of questions already after some unfortunate injuries. So let's go inside Less Lucky Town here in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin to discuss that and more.
I don't know. I mean, I would think that they're doing everything that they can already. Maybe in the preseason they shouldn't be doing as much direct tackling. Maybe they should start backing off on some of that.
Well, they narrowed down the amount of practices they can have. I suppose that does help. And they brought in doctors and everything to try to help them, redo all this whole thing so they don't get injuries. But it's part of the game, I guess.
Well, it goes back to practice, right? I think we've been running our guys too hard, actually, at least in the preseason.
I just think the conditioning is lacked somewhere, because how can you have the same problem happening to multiple players?
What are you looking forward to the most for the Packers this upcoming season?
I am looking forward to total domination.
Really excited about their up-tempo offense, getting more plays out of it. A lot of no huddle. I'm really excited about that.
I'm looking at them to go to the Super Bowl.
Julius Peppers. I'm excited to see what he can bring to the table for our organization.
Lacey, I'm really excited to see what he's got for us this year, and hoping him and Aaron Rodgers can hook up.
Well, I want to really see how Peppers and Matthews work together. I'd love to see them on the same side every once in a while.
Now, it's kind of fitting that I'm asking a Bears fan this question, but Aaron Rodgers went down with a collarbone injury last year. Who should be his backup quarterback this year between Matt Flynn and Scott Tolzien?
Tolzien, probably. I think Flynn's a little shaky.
I'm looking towards Tolzien. I think he's played his way into it.
I think Flynn's got the experience. I'd probably lean towards him. But if the team thinks Tolzien can do it, Tolzien's number 2, and then I would cut Flynn.
I like Matt Flynn in that situation. He's been doing it before. He's been doing it for a while, and he knows the offense, obviously.
I would keep both, but I would put Tolzien as the backup.
Scott Tolzien. Scott Tolzien.
Who do you think should start at safety between Micah Hyde and HaHa Clinton-Dix?
I'm a big fan of Hyde. I think he has more speed.
Micah Hyde. Yes. Just experience, and I think HaHa Dix is going to be good. He just needs some field time.
The last memory I have of Micah Hyde is in the playoffs, so I'm going to go with HaHa Clinton-Dix.
I almost think at this point, well, I think Micah Hyde definitely has to start. And I would lean to the fact that I think HaHa could almost start ahead of Morgan Burnett.
I would say Micah Hyde because he has a little bit of experience. Clinton-Dix is still learning the routine of the Packer format.
Okay. Pierre Duckworth is a 7-foot defensive tackle from France. Well, that's exactly what a lot of fans think. But in reality, he doesn't really exist. Do you think the Packers should consider signing Pierre Duckworth?
At what cost?
If studies show, why not? It'll be named, I mean, if the guy can play, I mean, if he played in Canada and he did, how many sacks did he have in Canada?
He had 12.
Really? And they're a more spread out field. Sure, why not?
We don't need any guys that are going to get, if we're going to free up money, I think we should spend that money wisely as possible. And if we can spend it on a young player that is not prone to injuries, I think we should do that.
I think so. I think they should. It seems like if he could stay injury-free, it would be great.
For the Acme Packing Company blog of SB Nation, I'm Aron Yohannes.